2023 is about to end, and it's time to see the best of the best romance anime. Here are the top 10 new romance anime of 2023. Let's go. Number 10, chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army.
Tadaima.
To start off this list, we have an anime that literally has its entire plot in its title. Yep, it's a dude chilling in his 30s after he was fired from the Demon King's army. Our boy Daniel was raised by one of the Demon King's strongest generals, but was fired by that general's son because he seemed to not have any kind of magic. That's when he meets Malika, and maybe this time he can live a peaceful life.
Marika, どうしたの?
グラン君のお散歩してたんですけど、もうすぐ帰ってくる頃かなって。
正解。帰るか。
This series is banished from the hero's party, but on the opposite side of the story. Even though the MC is overpowered, there's no ecchi and harem there, so most of the romance is wholesome and focused on Malika. Another cool thing about the series is that the MC actually looks like he's in his 30s, and not a teenager like the others. Number 9, Berserk of Gluttony.
どうかしましたか?
If being wholesome doesn't suit your taste, then this edgy romance might be for you kids. Berserk of Gluttony is all about our girl Roxy Hart, who met a guy named Fate Graphite, who has a curse and is named like an anime series that has a really confusing timeline. His curse was called Gluttony, but it turned out to be more than he expected because now he can consume his enemy's souls and strengths.
久しぶりに顔見せたと思ったら彼女連れとはやるじゃないか。
違いますよ。彼女だなんて、ロキシー様が気を悪くしたら。
Yep, this is one of those anime that might sound really generic, but might surprise you once you start watching it. Of course, one of the best things about it is how the MC is actually not a goody two-shoes and doesn't hesitate to kill. They also adapted it well with a solid animation quality and amazingly choreographed fight scenes. Number 8, The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddess.
男の人の匂いがします。
おい、なんだ急に。
あれれ。
お前。
What would you choose? A good financial decision or 5 girls that work at an old cafe? Well, it seems like Hayato had no choice but to choose the girls because he was in big trouble when 5 girls stopped him from selling his grandmother's cafe. I guess nothing could be grandma's love because not only did he not sell it, but he started loving it. Well, grandma's love and the 5 beautiful girls that come with it.
食べてくれたんだ。嬉しい。どうだった?
まあ普通。
This isn't that kind of legendary anime like Full Metal Alchemist or Cowboy Bebop, but more like a cheaper version of the quintessential quintuplets. If you like these kind of romances, which is the trashy kind, this one might be for you. I mean, every type of dere is here, from the tsundere to the dandere, and even the kudere, and there's something for everyone. Number 7, The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You.
最後のは私じゃない。
けど、俺はナノのこの綺麗な髪も好きだよ。
Be careful what you wish for because 100 girls' lives might just depend on you. This is exactly what happened to our boy Rentaru, who lived a really sad life that a literal god had to come in to make sure this guy had a love life. And now if one of those 100 can't get into a relationship with him, then they all die. Can Rentaru be a bigger Giga Chad and manage to take care of all of them all at once?
こちらこそお願いします。
土下座告白返し。うわあ。 とっても嬉しいのだよ。
We all know what this anime is all about, so you can never expect that there will be a plot in the first place. If you thought that the Cafe Terrace and its goddess had something for everyone, then this literally has too much. Not gonna lie though, the animation is really good for an anime in this genre. Number 6, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale.
知恵記者ならお願いではなく命令すべきだろう。
近すぎ離れてとにかく行って。
顔が赤い。
From the title alone, you already know you're gonna get diabetes. It's also criminally underrated because almost no one is talking about it. Well, the show happens when humans betrayed fairies, and now our girl Anna Halford wants to become a silver sugar master. And maybe humans and fairies might become equal again. That's when she met Xiao Fen Xiao, and they now shall start their journey.
高飛車なサービスいらないわよ。しかも私の大切な。
ファーストキスもまだなのか。お子様だな。
悪かったわね、お子様で。
This is shouju to the max, and this is one of the few shouju shows that has actually gotten a really good adaptation. The characters are also not too plain and are actually really interesting and likable, especially the MC, who can be flawed too sometimes. The animation is smooth, and the palette, of course, feels like it was made with sugar apple in a fairy tale. JC staff is well known for good adaptations, and they aren't stopping anytime soon. Number 5, Skip to Loafer.
危な。大丈夫？
おい、釘とか使ってるし気ぃつけてマジで。
ごめん。そうだよね。木材もやりくりして使ってて壊したら大変なのに。
So by loafer, they did not mean bread loaf, so hide your plates and spoons. This show is all about a country girl named Mitsumi going to the big city. She's energetic, motivated, and most of all, she's confident, but confidence doesn't mean a thing when life starts giving you lemonades. Luckily for her, she meets Sasuke, who was late too during the first day of class. Will this be her best or worst decision yet?
え？何？
泣かせてる。
小さい子。
This one is perfect for those who want a funny, wholesome romance story, especially if you do come from this countryside. The characters actually act like high school kids too, and don't look like they have the body of a professional fighter and become the strongest creature in the world. They feel emotions high school kids should have, and that's rare when it comes to romance anime in particular. Number 4, Insomniacs After School.
頑張れガンちゃん。もっとイサキちゃんの写真撮らなきゃだろ。あ、違うよイサキちゃん。ガンちゃんがパソコンで見てた画面を俺がたまたま見ちゃって。
Can't sleep? Always wanting someone to stay up with you? Oh, that's too sad because you can't be like our boy Ganta, who found Isaki sleeping in the school's abandoned observatory, and now they might just start thinking that having a sleeping disorder isn't so bad after all. If I were them, I would never take a nap after finding some love in the night. It's just like Call of the Night, but there are no vampires.
さあ、2人いるんだし、イサキも一緒に。
Unlike Skip to Loafer, this one is a bit more realistic as it shows us how teenagers grow and accept themselves. You actually see the hardships they go through and that not everything that involves love has rainbows and sunshine in it. We also have to give props to their animation, and the way they used insomnia is so cool. Big confessions are always great, but sometimes small, intimate moments are even better. Number 3, Tomo-chan is a girl.
俺また余計なことを。
私ならなんとかできるってなんだ。
Ever had that one friend in your childhood that you can't remember? Well, she's most likely a girl, and she might have even had a crush on you. This is what happens to Tomo, who really looks manlier than her friend, June, who only looks at her like his brother. Yep, not a sister, but a brother. But you know what's worse? She confessed that came with a punch, and as a bonus, so June won't fall for her anytime soon.
どうした？学校行こうぜ。
今のだ、ジュン。ちょうどいいぞ。ちょうどいいぞ。
We've actually never seen a romance anime where the female MC is not only a tsundere, but is tomboyish as well. It's like Nagatoro, but she can beat you up if you don't be careful. One good thing about this series is how it also focuses on its side characters and not just leaving them in the background. Even at episode 1, you won't be bored, so just give it a watch. Number 2, my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999.
ごめんなさい。ちょっとぼーっとしてたっていうかですね。考え事っていうか。ちょっと辛いことあって、周りが見えてなくてですね。
はあ。
This is what Sword Art Online fans could become if they actually didn't keep buying body pillows. Akane's boyfriend broke up with her, but she gets revenge when she uses the legendary gamer name Yamada. However, things don't always go her way because she might just realize that this gamer is not only great at the game, but might be great at a relationship too.
グーですねたくま。そっちもデートなの？
あれ、茜じゃん。いたの？
いたわよずっとね。
At first, you might be confused when you read the title, but you might just be surprised at how good it really is. In this year, where there are a ton of romance shows, this show is just at the top of the list because of its solid pacing and great storyline. Some of you who are really into games might also relate more to the main characters, and if gamers like a show, then everyone can like it too. Number 1, My Happy Marriage.
大丈夫か？
あれ、旦那様。
ずいぶんうなされていた。
The title of this anime is The 3 Words Divorce Lawyers Hate, and Mio won't be getting one anytime soon. She was discarded when her mother passed away and her father remarried, but when she found out that she was going to marry Kyoka, she thought her luck just got worse. But the gods smiled at her because if the word good husband was a person, then it would be Kyoka.
旦那様。
いや、綺麗だ。
It might feel like it came straight out of Cinderella, but My Happy Marriage is more than that. One thing it does completely differently too is how Kyoka isn't your typical nice and caring male lead. Instead, he's honest and genuine. The plot, art, sound, and overall atmosphere are a 10 out of 10. And that's why it's number 1 in our list of the best new romance anime of 2023.